If there's one thing Friends always did brilliantly, it was turning everyday situations into unforgettable comedy. This episode is a perfect example of that. It combines awkward humor, heartfelt romance, and classic character moments that remind us why this sitcom is still loved around the world. The episode opens with Phoebe trying to convince Monica to let her give her a professional massage. Monica is hesitant because the two of them are close friends, and the idea feels a little awkward. Phoebe insists that she's a trained professional and promises everything will be completely normal. At first, it seems like Monica was worried for nothing. The massage begins, and Monica immediately realizes that Phoebe is incredibly talented. But then everything changes. Monica starts making strange sounds while relaxing, and Phoebe becomes convinced those noises sound far too intimate. The misunderstanding gets more ridiculous with every second, and the scene quickly turns into one of the funniest moments in the episode. It's exactly the kind of awkward comedy that Friends has always done so well. The writers deserve a lot of credit here because the joke never feels forced. Instead, it grows naturally from the personalities of both characters. Monica is completely unaware of how she sounds, while Phoebe becomes increasingly uncomfortable trying to stay professional. Their expressions and perfect comic timing make the entire scene unforgettable. Another major storyline follows Phoebe and Mike. Mike had secretly planned to propose during a basketball game by putting the proposal on the arena's giant screen. Unfortunately, before he gets the chance, Phoebe casually says that public proposals like that are cheesy and impersonal. Mike immediately changes his mind and decides not to ask. When Phoebe realizes what happened, she feels terrible. She truly loves Mike and wants to marry him, so she decides to take control of the situation herself. Instead of waiting for Mike to propose again, she plans a surprise proposal of her own. The basketball arena sequence is hilarious because everything feels slightly chaotic. The crowd reacts, strangers start making comments, and even random fans have opinions about a woman proposing to a man. But beneath all the comedy is a genuinely sweet message. Their relationship isn't about following traditions, it's about doing what feels right for them. The episode also reminds us why Phoebe is one of television's most unique characters. Whether she's performing another wonderfully weird song, making bizarre observations, or accidentally creating awkward situations, she brings an unpredictable energy that no other character can match. You never know what she's going to say next, and that's part of her charm. Meanwhile, Phoebe decides to earn some extra money by taking a telemarketing job selling office toner. The problem is simple but hilarious: she doesn't even know what toner is. Watching her confidently read from the script while secretly having no idea what she's selling creates another series of laugh-out-loud moments. It shows how Friends could take an ordinary office job and turn it into comedy gold. Joey also has his own struggles in this episode while working on a television set. He keeps messing up a very simple acting job that should have been easy. Watching Joey overthink every tiny instruction perfectly fits his lovable personality. Even though he wants to succeed, his nervousness keeps getting in the way, leading to several funny takes before he finally gets it right. Chandler's storyline is equally entertaining. After hearing Phoebe describe someone she believes could be Monica's perfect soulmate, Chandler becomes hilariously insecure. Every detail about this mysterious man makes Chandler more uncomfortable, and his sarcastic reactions create some of the episode's best one-liners. It's another reminder that even after marriage, Chandler's insecurities still provide plenty of laughs. What really makes this episode stand out is its balance between comedy and emotion. One minute you're laughing at an awkward misunderstanding, and the next you're watching characters have honest conversations about love, commitment, and the future. Those emotional scenes never feel out of place because they're built on relationships the audience has cared about for years. The performances from the entire cast are fantastic. Lisa Kudrow delivers another outstanding performance as Phoebe, effortlessly switching between hilarious comedy and heartfelt emotion. Matthew Perry's sarcastic delivery remains as sharp as ever, while Courtney Cox, Matt LeBlanc, Jennifer Aniston, David Schwimmer, and Matthew Perry continue to show why this ensemble cast became one of the greatest in television history. Visually, the episode keeps the familiar warm atmosphere that makes Friends so comforting to watch. Whether the characters are hanging out at Central Perk, sitting around Monica's apartment, or finding themselves in completely ridiculous situations, everything feels familiar and welcoming. By the end of the episode, you're reminded why Friends continues to attract new fans decades after it originally aired. The jokes still land, the emotional moments still work, and the chemistry between the six friends remains almost impossible to match. Overall, this is one of those episodes that captures everything people love about Friends. It delivers memorable comedy, genuine heart, and unforgettable character interactions from beginning to end. Final rating, 9.5 out of 10. Whether you're watching it for the first time or the 10th time, this episode is packed with laughs, heartwarming moments, and classic sitcom magic that never gets old.